Jake here from Recruit Ready Fitness. In this short video, I'm going to run through some tips on the beep test, or if you're in the UK, the bleep test, okay? And basically just, things to be mindful of, strategies and techniques that you can implement that, might seem like minor details, however, they're going to make some big differences in your overall performance. Okay, so first point I want to make is obviously once you've got your beep test course set out, talking about that starting position. Standing with your foot on the line and in that takeoff position, okay? So we're not just standing here casually waiting, we're listening out for the beep and we're actually ready to push off of that back foot, which is gonna allow you to get good explosiveness off the mark and good acceleration, okay? Straight out onto your run. Now, next step, and it might seem obvious, but if you forget about it, it's going to take up energy and precious time as well. When you're getting to the other side, stopping straight on the line, pivot, turn around, wait again, okay? We don't want to be running over the line, which is going to take up time and energy. Now, the next point I want to make. There's mixed opinions on whether you should aim to just get to the other line as the next beep sounds, or if you want to get there a little bit early. Okay, so what I would say is obviously in the early rounds, you want to conserve your energy because the cadence is slower between the beeps. So really just cruising at the start, conserving that energy. However, tying back into explosiveness off the mark, I personally think it's better to launch off the line and then slowly coast back into the other side, but actually try to get there a little bit earlier than the beep, because then it allows you to turn around, reset, and actually just suck in a few deep breaths. Even if it's only a few deep breaths, it actually gives you the ability to reset, recover, catch your breath slightly. And from a mindset perspective, it makes you feel like you've got the situation under control, okay? As it starts to get faster in the higher levels, you're not gonna have the opportunity to rest anyway, because eventually you're just gonna be running and almost sprinting back and forth, depending on what level you achieve, okay? So if you are only just making it frantically, then having to turn around and run out again, and you're already short of breath, that's when people start to panic. You're gonna start to feel like you're chasing your tail and you're falling behind a little bit, okay? So that's my way of thinking when it comes to getting there early. Get to that line a little bit earlier. Again, it makes you feel like you've got the situation under control. You're not chasing your tail, starting to freak out. Then before you know it, you've missed the line and you have failed your beep test. Okay, so those are the points that I've made so far. Talking about the starting position, talking about an explosive takeoff, and a pivot on the line, a fast turnaround at the other end. Conserving your energy in the earlier levels before it gets too fast. Don't burn yourself out too quick. And making sure we get to the line that little bit early, giving us a chance to recover, catch our breath, as opposed to only just making it, then freaking out and having to run again, chasing our tail. Okay, so look, as far as training for the beep test or the bleep test goes, yes, definitely practicing the test itself is a great way to improve your performance. However, incorporating some high intensity interval training, whether it be circuits, body weight movements, working on your legs for that explosiveness, mixing up the distances with your running, so whether it's a 1.5K, a 2K, a 2.4, the odd 3 or 5K, mixing up those distances and those paces is gonna bring up that cardiovascular endurance as well. Okay, and another one that I get people to do quite regularly is sprint intervals, because that's gonna get you used to launching off the mark, getting that speed and explosiveness, okay, and working on that speed throughout the run, plus recovering in the interval to go again. Those are just a few cardiovascular training methods that you can implement to bring up your overall beep test. Hope those tips make sense and you find that helpful, and I will chat to you all soon. Thanks.